this narrative that kind of permeates wrestling generally is, oh, WWF was great and WCW was this complete mess of an organization. Yeah, you're one of the few, I think, who has great memories of most of your time in WCW. I mean, how much better did your life get as a WCW talent in terms of your, I guess your work-life balance and your health and just the difference between the two organizations as an employee?
Me personally, night and day. That's just how I could put it, I guess. I had more time at home. My training was better. Everything, my health, just all of it. I mean, I wasn't on the road for, like I said, almost 300 days a year, so I could actually have a little bit of a life outside of wrestling, a little bit, just a much better schedule. And I honestly, I guess the best way to put it is I felt appreciated. Honestly, for the first time in my career, I was like, wow. So this is the nice, this is the nice part of the business. I mean, I'm getting paid really well. I mean, I'm flying first class. I'm not crafting coach at 6'6". I'm not flying across country. Just all those little things. People don't think it makes a difference, but it really does. If you're doing a Seattle to Miami or something, and then you've got to get out of that tiny seat. If you're a little guy, it's fine, but for big guys, you're miserable.
Yeah.
And I was just tired of being miserable, and being in WCW, I felt definitely appreciated.
How would you describe the differences between Eric Bischoff and Vince McMahon?
I love working for Eric, and Eric was very approachable. If I had an idea, if I had anything that about my character, where it was going, or just what was happening with Bryan, I could always talk to Eric. Maybe not on the spot kind of thing, but if we had, there was something. Whereas with Vince, it was always like there was always issues to get to speak with him. It just seemed like, and I understand he's got all these employees and all these wrestlers and all these people at you and stuff. But I mean, Eric did it. Eric made time for people. So yeah, I just enjoyed working for Eric.
It's interesting because we as fans hear these stories about Vince McMahon being how he really respected people who would almost like barge into his office with an idea and pitch to him and almost like prove to him what they were all about. But you also hear the other side where it was actually very, very difficult to get access to him. And it sounds like from your perspective, that's where you fell into it.
Yeah, initially, it seemed like I could talk to him, but the more time I spent in the company, it seemed like it was that relationship was really getting fractured along the way.
Mm.
And yeah,
So you
whereas
mentioned
Eric, it was always good.